Well, we're back. The WS Daily on for another day, and Bill Welichka off for the day, even though we have him visiting Tata's Pizza today. I wonder if Tata's going to bring that pizza I'm begging for. But anyway, I didn't get any of the first pizza. Maybe they'll drop by with something. Hint, hint. Maybe they're watching. I don't know. Right now, though, we're going to dig into some details about a really incredible program that's going on right now. Joining me, we have Chief Audiologist from Listen Up Canada, Jillian Price, and Skip Layton. John Skip Layton, as all his friends call him Skip. Glad to have you here, Skip.
Thank you. Nice to be here.
The campaign for better hearing, Jillian, this is incredible. It's in its second year right now.
It is, yes.
And you're already starting to double your numbers. Let's talk a little bit about this campaign and
Sure.
what the goals are, what it's doing.
Okay, great. So the campaign was created really to raise awareness for hearing and hearing loss. And we are encouraging Canadians, all Canadians, but especially Canadians over 60, to come and get their hearing tested. All Canadians should have a baseline hearing test. And really we're trying to promote awareness of the importance of hearing and hearing loss, and not putting it on the back burner, but really making it a point to get your hearing checked, especially after age 60.
Check your ears at 60 years
Yeah,
is one of the slogans. I think that's really cute, and what a great way to remind people to do so. Now, Skip, you've done this. Now, you're not a recipient or one who's benefited from the campaign.
No.
But you're an advocate of the program. You think it's a great idea,
Absolutely.
don't you?
Yeah.
Maybe you can share some of your experience.
Well,
you're using hearing aids yourself.
It's such an easy thing to go and do, to have your ears tested. And I recommend it for anybody. Most people don't realize probably how much hearing loss they've suffered.
It's such a gradual thing,
It is so
isn't
gradual.
it? Yeah.
And I had no idea how deaf I really was.
Really?
So it's really improved my quality of life, I would say 200%.
Where did you get the idea to go? How did you take that step? Did somebody encourage you to do so?
My wife and I would have some pretty funny conversations.
Imagine.
You know, and I can imagine for some people it's a very frustrating
Yeah.
life, not hearing each other and having to repeat yourself constantly. And so that's an indication right there. You know, I realized that I was sitting out in my backyard one day and not really hearing my waterfall and the leaves rustling and all the nice little nuances when you're outside in the summertime. Mm-hmm. And I cupped my ears one day and I was like, wow, what a difference. So I went in and got them tested.
And now things are so much better for you.
I can't tell you.
You're a musician.
Yes.
A drummer, in fact. And I
Good for
can't
the ears.
imagine when, for that long, it being such a passion of yours, to have sound slowly slip away.
But it's so
Has it
gradual, Bill,
improved?
you don't realize it.
You don't realize it's happening. Now, once you got the hearing aids, how did the music sound to you after? How did everything?
It's just a whole new world again.
Wow.
It's like
It's like
discovering.
being reintroduced to it.
Absolutely. That's a good way of putting it.
Wow.
It's wonderful.
Yeah. That's incredible.
You know?
What a great success story. And all it takes is a simple test, go in.
Very simple.
Right.
So easily.
And
so
with this
easily done.
incredible campaign, some of you might actually be eligible to get these hearing aids for free, and that's what the campaign is doing. Let's talk about the nuts and bolts. So how does this work?
So another amazing part of the campaign, not only we're encouraging people to get their hearing tested, is if you come in to get your hearing tested at one of the participating locations, we will donate on your behalf $4 towards the campaign, and that money that is being raised we are using to provide free hearing aids to those who otherwise could not afford them, so who are in dire need. And those people are being nominated by their hearing healthcare professionals. So we're really trying to give back to the community, and we've already done a really fantastic job so far. So the more people that we can get in to test for their hearing, the more people we can help. It's our way to give back. So if you want to support the campaign, all you need to do is come in, number one, get your hearing tested, because we want you to do that anyways, and by doing that you're going to be supporting the campaign because we will donate the $4 on your behalf.
They don't, not just to go into any clinic, but to go to the Listen Up Canada clinics, right? And
Yes.
there's 2 here in Kingston.
Yes, there is. So all Listen Up Canada clinics are participating in this campaign, and we have over 100 in Ontario alone. It's a national campaign, so there are clinics participating all throughout the country. And if you want to visit the website, you can see every single location that is participating. But there are 2 in Kingston, 2 Listen Up Canadas in Kingston, one on Brock Street and one on...
the Blackburn Muse,
yes,
I believe, is where the other one is. Now, that website, if people want to go on there and to get more details and information, what is that website?
So the website is www.campaignforbetterhearing.org.
And there's also a phone number, I believe, too.
Yep.
A 1-888 number.
There is.
It's on the screen right now. If you're interested, I know some people don't have access to computers.
Yeah.
Call that number. Go to one of those Listen Up clinics. Back to Skip again.
Yes.
Skip, you've got 2 hearing aids, have you?
Yes, I do. One in each corner.
One in each side.
Yep.
And how did you find the adjustment? I know that must be sort of a fear factor for some people. You know, it's a big step. You know, first of all, you have to admit that you need some help, and then you've got to go in and get these things. And
I think with a lot of people, that's the problem, is they don't, maybe it might be some a sense of some kind of vanity, that they don't want something that shows, and I didn't personally care about that, but people didn't notice mine.
Right.
I don't know.
They're not as big and bulky as they used to be.
No, they're not.
You know.
So there's no stigma there.
Yeah.
You know.
Right. Well, I'm glad that you did it, and I'm glad you're here to talk about this incredible campaign, Skip.
Amazing.
Thank you for coming in.
I'm glad to be here.
Jillian, thanks so much for doing the hard work. All the people
Thanks
that listen
for
up Canada. Again, that website, Jillian, if people want more details.
Yeah, it's campaignforbetterhearing.org, and all the information is there. We strongly encourage every Canadian to come in and get a baseline test and see what your hearing is like. It's great information, and everyone should have a test, so come on in.
Amazing.
Absolutely.
Okay. We've got your Daily Dirt in just a moment, but first it's over to Bill Welichka. He's visiting Tata's Pizza.
Indeed, we're hanging out at Tata's Pizza, a celebratory year for Tata.